Hello everybody, it's Anne from Stampin' Up. Welcome to another card making day here in Simcoe, Ontario, where I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. If you live in Canada and you don't have your own demonstrator, you can shop with me. You can reach me at StampsNTea@gmail.com, or my demonstrator website is StampsNTea.stampinup.net. Right now in Canada we have a postal strike, so we can't send out Christmas cards. Even if we did put them in the mail, you know, they'll probably sit there for a week or two, you know, till the post gets sorted again. So because I can't send out Christmas cards, I'm going to send out winter cards instead. I don't know if that's a thing anyway, but I'm going to start a tradition here and send out winter cards. Before I turn the camera down, if you watch my video and you like it, if you would leave a like or a comment, that helps my ratings with YouTube and Instagram and Facebook or wherever you watch it. And if you'd like to subscribe to my YouTube channel, the channel is called StampsNTea, and you find a lot of good videos on there. I think I've done about 100 now. So if you would leave a comment and if you would like to subscribe, that would be great. So let me just turn the camera down and I'll show you what we're going to use today. So we're going to use two different stamp sets and an embossing folder today. This is the beautiful Snowflake Sky 3D embossing folder, and it really does a beautiful job on embossing. I've got a little sample here. I'm not sure if you can see, but it does have snowflakes embossed in there and little dots, you know, to represent snowflakes. Beautiful folder, it's lovely. We're going to use the a stamp out of the Peaceful Season stamp set, and it says love from our home to yours or love from my home to yours. Either one. We are going to use the my home to yours. And then I've got this older set from last year or maybe a couple of years ago called Free Skate, and this one we're going to use the Warmest Winter Wishes from this stamp set. We've got a piece of DSP from the Nests of Winter paper set, and this is a sheet that you can cut in half and you can get 6 card fronts out of it if you're careful. Okay, we are going to cut this up. I'm going to show you how I'm cutting it up. I'm going to cut this up. We are going to make one card today, but I'll use the rest. I won't waste the rest of the paper. So let me just pop that down there. And for some basic supplies, we have a basic grey card base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. It's going to be a side fold. I've got a piece of silver foil, and this is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. And I've got I'm going to have a piece of this DSP, which is going to be 5 1/4 by 4. Okay, I've got a piece of basic white 5 3/8 by 4 1/8 for the inside, and this little piece of paper here is a piece that I rescued from the middle of the sheet. When I cut across here, you're left with this nice piece across the middle, and it's good for the inside of cards. So let's put some stuff to one side. Let's see if I can keep that without knocking it out of the way. And I'll show you how we're going to cut this piece of paper. Now, I'm just going to cut right across the center at 6 inches, alright? And then I'm going to cut the piece I need. So I want to have a little bit of this strip left at the top of each card, which I cut off and I make this with this piece here for the inside of the card. So I'm cutting this piece of paper off right at 6 inches straight up the middle. Oops. Which piece do I think I'll use? I think I'll use this piece, okay, just from the left. So this piece is going to be 5 1/4 by 4, so I want it to be 4 inches wide. We'll put that to one side, and then I'm going to cut it down. I want to keep, I think, all of the bottom on this piece, and I'm going to cut this down to 5 1/4 by 4. Five and a quarter by 4. Is that what I've got? Yes. So this piece is going to be the piece that's going to go on the inside of the card. So I've got this lovely piece of paper, 5 1/4 by 4. Now the first thing I'm going to do is take my embossing folder and put this piece in it and run over to the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine and emboss this piece, and I'll be right back. So there it is, nicely embossed. Let's see if we can see. You can actually see that pretty good there from, like, if I just tilted a little bit, we've got nice snowflakes in there and nice embossing all over that piece. It worked really well. It's a 3D embossing folder, which means it gives a deeper embossing image, an embossed image, and it really works well. So let's get started on this card then. Let's see, we're going to take a pencil first. Have I got a pencil? There's a pencil and a ruler, and I'm going to measure from the top of this piece of card down the right hand side. I'm going to measure 2.5 inches, and I'm just going to put a little mark at the side. 2.5. I'm going to take my piece of foil, which was 5 3/8 by 4 1/8, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to measure 2.5 inches, and I'm going to take my card front, measure from the top, 2.5 inches. Okay, the white piece I'm not going to touch. Then I'm going to take my paper cutter and I'm going to put it in my card in, and I want to have, I've already scored my card, so I want the score line or the scored corner right in the crease on my channel. Then I'm going to swing this card until the mark I made, which was at 2.5 inches, is in the channel. So I've got the very corner in the channel and the mark in the channel. Move my scoring blade out of the way, and I'm just going to cut that off like that. I'm going to take my foil, do the same thing. Wherever I put my mark, it's in the channel, and put the point, the corner point, in the channel. Now I brought my blade back towards me because it's always easier to cut from a straight edge than it is from a point. You may just snag on the point and then it just tears your card. And then I'm going to do the same with my DSP, my point in the channel and my 2.5 inch mark in the channel. And that leaves me with that. So I'm going to put this part together, and really it's very simple. We're going to end up with about a 1/16 of an inch all the way around, all 4 sides, and we'll have a 1/16 of an inch when we put the embossed piece on. So I'm just going to use my roll, my tape roller. Oops. Put this down. Remember, about a 1/16 of an inch. So you have to be kind of careful because you don't have a lot of room for error. You need to be fairly confident when you put that down and make sure it's straight. I'm going to do the same with the DSP. Just get that out of there. And it's going to go about a 1/16 of an inch inside the silver. There we are. And then we have this piece ready for the inside. This piece is 5 and 3/8 by 4 1/8, and it's going to go on the inside of the card. Now I'm going to take some temporary adhesive and just put a little dot in the middle, a little slice in the middle, and line this up where it's supposed to go. There. I'm going to close my card, and I've got 2 stamps here. One says "Love from my home to yours," and the other says "Warm winter wishes." Now you can what do I want to say, you can make your choice. It's maker's choice here. You can stamp your stamp this way, these two this way, or you could put it straight. I'm going to go this way on an angle so that I'm following the line of the edge of the card. So I'm going to use some Misty Moonlight ink, and I'm going to stamp the long straight stamp first. Okay, I'm just using the line as a guide, and it's about halfway, I think. There. Love from my home to yours, and warmest winter wishes. Nice. And now I can see where I need to place this, you see, so it's in the middle. Just right there. And then we'll take this and we'll put some permanent adhesive on the back. Keep going off the edge of my card here. Let me just close that up. I'll put this right back into the card. There it is, today's card, warmest winter wishes, all because I can't send a Christmas card this year. So that's it. That's my own design. If you want to copy and share, please do so. Just see where you saw the card made originally. And if you sell your cards, if you would put the Stampin' Up angel stamp on, which just says all the supplies used are Stampin' Up supplies. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great week and have a Merry Christmas, because I won't have another video before Christmas. So lots of love to you and your families, and I hope everybody has the Christmas they hope for. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.